So, let's talk about Roku. We're going to dive into the real cost, the real effort, and the, well, surprising value of launching your own channel. If you're a creator or a brand and you've been thinking about making that leap to TV, this is the explainer you need to see. This is your reality check. Come on, admit it. Of course you have. It is kind of the ultimate dream for a content creator, right? The idea of reaching millions of people on their big screens, right in their living rooms. I mean, the pull is strong. It feels like a direct line to a massive audience. And this is the picture in your head, isn't it? Your logo, your show, looking just as professional as the big networks. It really does feel like you've made it. But before we get too carried away with that dream, let's pump the brakes and inject a serious dose of reality. And here it is. In your first month, you can realistically expect single-digit daily viewers. Yep, you heard me right. Somewhere between 1 and 10 people. And no, that is not a typo. It is the cold, hard, unfiltered truth about starting from zero on a closed platform like Roku. So what's going on here? Well, the reason for those tiny numbers is actually pretty simple, but it's absolutely crucial to understand. See, unlike YouTube, which has this amazing discovery algorithm, Roku has almost zero organic discovery for new independent channels. Nobody is just going to stumble upon your show. Think of it like this. Roku is the shopping mall. They provide the building, but you have to drag every single customer into your specific store. Let's just zoom out and see where Roku fits in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so on one end, you've got YouTube. It's free, it's got that built-in discovery, but you have very little control. On the other end is your own website. You have total control, but getting people to find it is a huge challenge. In Roku, it sits right smack in the middle. It has a mid-range cost, you get that professional TV feel, but its defining feature is that total lack of discovery. So what this all boils down to is one critical point. Your Roku channel will not grow by itself, period. Its success is a direct mirror of your ability to bring your existing audience from your email list, your social media, your podcast, and convince them to follow you over to Roku. You have to manufacture all the traffic yourself. So this kind of begs the question, right? If it's not some magic ticket to 1 million viewers, why on earth would anyone spend $3,000 on this? Well, the answer is actually really powerful. It's not about the quantity of views, it's all about the quality of perception. Let's talk about what I call the credibility factor. Just say that sentence out loud. I have a show on Roku. It just hits different when I have a YouTube channel, doesn't it? See, studies show that people still see television as way more credible than social media. In a lot of professional circles, being a TV personality carries this special kind of weight and authority. Plus, there are no public view counts, so you totally escape that anxiety of having a channel with low subscriber numbers. And this credibility has real-world, tangible business benefits. Think about it. When you're pitching to speak at a big conference, or trying to get on the news, or land those high-ticket clients, having a Roku channel just positions you as a serious expert. It can be a premium, professional resource hub just for your paying clients. And it instantly makes you stand out from all your competitors who are just sticking to social media. Okay, so you're intrigued. The credibility play makes sense, but what does it actually take to make this thing work? Let's break down the real investment and the non-negotiable formula for actually seeing a return. So the price tag is right there, $3,000 for the first year. But I gotta be honest, that's not the real investment. Think of the money as just the entry fee, the ticket to get in the door. The true cost is your ongoing commitment to making great content and, even more importantly, promoting that channel like it's your job. Success with Roku really rests on these 3 pillars. Number 1, you need a library of high-quality, consistent video. Number 2, you absolutely must have an existing, engaged audience of at least 5,000 people who trust you enough to actually follow you somewhere new. And number 3, you have to commit to marketing this channel week in and week out. If any one of those pillars is shaky, your chances of success just plummet. And let's be super clear about the return. This is a long-term brand asset, not some short-term marketing campaign. For the first 6 months, you're purely in an investment phase. You'll be in the red. A break-even point is possible within a year, but only if you have a strong strategy. A positive return on your investment, that's most likely in that 12 to 24-month window. So with all of that on the table, how do you decide if this is a smart move for you and your brand? All right, let's run through a quick and honest self-assessment. And I want you to be really truthful with yourself on this. First question, and honestly, it's the most important one. do you have that tribe of at least 5,000 people? And I don't just mean passive followers. I mean an engaged community that likes, comments, and trusts you. If the answer is no, then your priority should be building that audience first, not building a Roku channel. Second, what's the business case here? If your only goal is to make ad revenue from views, you are in for a very, very long and disappointing ride. Does this channel support a high-ticket service? Will it generate leads for your business? Does it add value to a coaching program you sell? You need a clear business reason for doing this. And finally, are you in this for the long haul? Because this is not a set it and forget it kind of project. It demands a serious commitment to consistent content and promotion for at least a full year before you can even begin to see the real benefits. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So when you really get down to it, the question isn't, should I get a channel? The real question is this: is a Roku channel a strategic tool that actually fits my brand, serves my audience, and justifies a major investment of time, money, and energy? That is the real reality check, and only you can answer that.